everyone, Jen Turano here. I'm delighted to be rejoining Tony once again and all of her readers to do an excerpt from one of my works. And the work I've chosen to read from today is the first book in the Matchmaker series. It's a brand new series of mine, and this one is called A Match in the Making, and it releases on February 21st. So how fun is that? A little tidbit about this book is it is only the second time I've ever picked out a title that the editorial team actually liked. Normally, I am horrible with titles, but for some reason, A Match in the Making popped to mind as I was reading this book, and it took. Now, the other two books in the series, I didn't choose those particular titles because mine were bad. But let us begin. So, this book is Gwendolyn Brindley and Walter Townsend's story, and it begins in Newport, Rhode Island, one of the most exclusive summer resorts during the Gilded Age that there was. Well, it was the place to be. Very snobbish. July 1st, 1888. One of the most curious discoveries Miss Gwendolyn Brindley had made during her brief sojourn as an unexpected and oh so reluctant assistant matchmaker was this. Securing advantageous marriages amongst the socially elite was not for the faint of heart, and, frankly, could be considered a blood sport. There you go, the first paragraph, which leaves all sorts of questions. Why is she a reluctant assistant matchmaker? You'll just have to read it to find out. And now, because I don't actually like doing readings on books. I just like to give really small teasers. I'm going to give you a little teaser for the second book in the series, which I just got the final cover for. Super cute. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to share it yet, but stay tuned. I will share it. Getting super cute. So this book is called To Spark a Match. How cute is that title? I mean, obviously I'm overusing the word cute right now, but if the shoe fits, wear it. So, Hudson River Valley, late October, 1888. If strolling through the drawing room with the hem of her gown trapped in the folds of her bustle, giving the 200 Upper Drawer Society members attending Mrs. Ogden Nelson's intimate, because there's only 200 people there, dinner party an unfettered view of her drawers was a precursor of things to come during the approaching New York season. Miss Adelaide Devine was now of the belief she should abandon her quest, or rather her mother's quest, of acquiring one of those oh-so-coveted society matches and simply embrace her spinster state for the rest of her days. There you have it, To Spark a Match. And then what I'm working on now is tentatively titled To Meet Her Match. But I just started on that, and this is really rough. But I'll give you the first sentence of this one. Being chased by two men who were obviously intent on causing her bodily harm, given that they were firing shots in her direction every other second, was certainly cause for concern, as was the idea she was in imminent danger of losing her seat because riding side saddle, and while dressed in the most fashionable riding habits, was not exactly conducive to escaping from the most dire situation. There you go. You have now in your possession the first 3 paragraphs of the first 3 books. Well, actually, there's only 3 books. So the entirety of the series. And for the Matchmaker series. Again, Match in the Making, coming out February 21st. Thank you for joining me today. And I hope to be back here again soon. Have a wonderful week. Thank you so much. Bye.